Ladies and gentlemen, Jason Sheeran is ready to play some games. Hello everyone, and welcome to Giganato Gaming. I hope you enjoy the video. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Giganato Gaming here, and welcome back to another episode of Astraeos Season 4. Now, as you may see, we're in a different location. Completely different from where we've been in the past. Well, that's because I've officially moved base. I'm going to show you what it looks like in 3, 2, 1. Boom. This is it. Look at this place. It looks really cool. We got the pillars. Those were there before, but I figured we'd give it a natural look and rebuild it up into its former glory. Before we go in and do a tour, let me just show you this. We're right by this hole that's like a death pit. I just saw like a scorpion fall into it, and it was hilarious as hell. Yeah, anyway, and now let me give you the grand tour of this place. But first, let me just up the gamma because it's very dark out. So here is our new base. Look at how spacious it is. I've stored a few of my creatures here. Like we got the Stiggy, we've got Broken, we've got the Venoraptor, we got Borked, the Rudbidgia, we've got the Dilophosaur, Tiger, and an Arcology Raptor, the female. Looking really cool. I should probably get these guys on breeding at some point. I don't have any air conditioners at the moment, so we're unable to breed. We also got the Dung Beetle here. I've got 10 artifact pedestals here, so when we get the artifacts again, we can do that. We've got Medusa here. We've got the Pteranodon here. I probably will move you, though. Never mind, you're over encumbered. Let me just put you over here or something. Just so you're not in the way. Alright, hold on. What's weighing me down? Alright, we got the gene scanner here. Probably all these goddamn eggs are what's weighing me down. Can I put it in the fridge? I cannot put these in the fridge. Interesting. However, it says you can put them in like the... Oh, yeah, you can put them in like the structure things. We got bunny eggs. Crack open? Oh. Oh, you get chibis from them. I think we just got a dodo chibi. Interesting. I didn't know these were like loot drops. I'm gonna have to open these. Alright, let's open them up. Got nothing from that. Nothing from that. Oh, do you get a chance of getting something in there? Oh, we got a chibi from that. Alright, so yeah, there are going to be some duds, but there's a chance you'll get a chibi. I think we just got a Trudon chibi and a Trike chibi from that. I don't know how to access my chibis. Alright, there should be more under miscellaneous. No? Okay. Oh yeah, we got some, what do we call them? Vaults. We got some vaults here. But yeah, anyway, last we left off, we tamed Nothosaurs, some 2 Nothosaurs, and we got this imprinted version. I leveled him up a bit. He's really good. We'll use him for, like, underwater adventures. And we also... What else did we get? Oh, yeah, a Drakeling. So here's our imprinted Drakeling that we ended up getting. Really cool. Doesn't have the yellow color. You know, actually, he kind of does. That's really cool. But yeah, we got that going. And we're going to take him out, maybe get some XP. And while we're here, I hear there are Venoraptors on the map. I'd like to see if we can get like a better Venoraptor. But first, let me get the arrows out. We're going to tame ourselves a high-level Venoraptor, or try to tame ourselves a high-level Venoraptor. We'll go after a Pyroraptor at some point, but not right now. I'd like to see if I can get a better level Venoraptor, just so I can have at least one of each high-level elemental raptor. But first... Alright, let's take the Meguana. You don't have anything in your inventory, do you? Nope. Okay, good. There's an Astral Raptor and an Astral Argentavis over in this area that I'd like to kill, maybe get some loot from. And this will definitely get the XP up, so then we could start loot drop hunting with the Drakeling. Alright. Where's the Astral Raptor? Look for a glowing blue raptor. Okay, there's Ankylos here. 145 and a 95. Should we tame a quick Ankylo? Alright, there was an Astral RG and an Astral Raptor. Don't know what happened to them. But yeah, if you find yourself enjoying this video and want more content like this, make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe for more. It would really help out a ton. Let's see if we could get this channel to 2,000 subscribers. That would be super amazing. But with that, let's begin the episode. Alright, where was that 145 Ankylo? There it is. There's also a Hatzagoptrix, a 140 Hatzagoptrix. There's the Astral Raptor. Let me just go ahead and kill that real quick, and then we'll go after this Ankylo. Alright, so we got broken up to 100,000 health. I do plan on getting a male at some point, and getting an imprinted version. Right now, let's go after this Astral Raptor. Let's see what kind of loot we get from this guy. Oh yeah, look at that. Alright, what'd we get? Oh, we got some better shoes. Nice. I will definitely wear those shoes. Alright, we're not quite at 30,000 yet. That's the maximum we need for that. Alright. 95. Just gonna kill this 95 real quick. Alright, make sure the Drakeling's on passive. I'm gonna kill this 55 as well. There's also a bridge here, which looks really cool. I would like to expand this space. I feel like there's a lot we could do. Alright, let's knock out this Ankylo real quick. Just so we have a metal gatherer. Right. How did that miss? And he's down. Awesome. 145. What are your stats? 28 into weight, 24 into melee, 23 into health. Not the best, but not the worst either. Alright, there was an Astral Argentavis. Don't know where it is, though. There's also a Kentro, level 20. Let me kill this guy. Oh yeah, Kentros hurt. They do hurt. Which I guess makes sense because of their spikes. Let me take the hide. Alright, let's see if we could find a high-level Venoraptor. Alright, here's our first Venoraptor. What level are we? 140. Alright, that's perfect. Alright. It is being attacked by a 140 Gigantoraptor. No. Yeah, it is 140. Of course, why'd you have to be 140 as well? I want to tame both of them. Oh, the baby Gigantoraptor's a shiny. That's a shiny. Oh, God, that... I am so sorry. I didn't know that was going to be a shiny. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry, little buddy. 170. We're going to get a notification that says it has been killed, but you know what? It's fine. Oh, we got a raptor here. Level 95. Kill everything aggressive in the area. Alright, let's lure our... Alright, let's get the trap going. Still attacking that baby Gigantoraptor. Poor thing. Alright, I'm just gonna let it happen. It's a shiny Gigantoraptor, which does suck. Ah, God. I would have loved to tame that. In the Alright, the Gigantoraptor has been killed. Alright. Hey, come here, buddy. That's it. Alright, I'm not ready. Hold on. Give me a second. Hey. Kill that field now. Alright, come on, buddy. This way. That's it. Ouch. Yeah, this way. That's it. Follow the hyena. Hey. Come here, buddy. That's it. Ouch. Oh, we got him in the trap. We got him in the trap. Alright, so now all we have to do is shoot him with an elemental arrow. Elemental supercharge. Yep, and then we just feed him. Alright, let's switch to the prime. Alright, he's doing damage to the trap, but you know what? It's fine. Alright. Exhausted. Alright. Ouch. Already broke my armor again. No, wrong weapon. He's breaking all my armor. I'll wait till it's hungry again. Let's supercharge him again. And there we have it. Venoraptor has been tamed. You are a male. I don't know what the other one was. I think it was a female. I'm not sure. But we got a Venoraptor anyway. Let's see what's in this drop in the meantime. And maybe get the resources needed to repair this. What's in here? Oh, what's this? A Helicoprian saddle. Okay, if I'm taming a Helicoprian, then I would love to... Alright, we can repair this. Alright. Let's see if we can find another one, because that was pretty straightforward. We got a male. Let's see if we can find a high-level female. Alright, quick little pit stop. There's an alpha T-Rex here. Let's see if our broken can do it. You're an alpha Rex, otherwise it would have said so. We're gonna get something big at some point, and when we do, it's gonna be glorious. Alright, and now we're all set and ready to get ourselves some loot from the Drakeling. We'll do that after this. Alright. We got some prime. I think all this prime might be a little heavy. Alright, 140 female, that's perfect. Sir, I'm not ready for you yet. I'm not ready. I need to set up the trap. Alright, there's a dodo for you to attack. For the time being. Alright. Let's get everything all set. That's convenient. Alright. Let me just put... I'll just put that back in your inventory for the time being. Alright, we need to bait this guy into the trap. Oh, hold on. First, I gotta activate the trap. There we go. Alright, buddy. Come on. Hey, buddy. Come here. That's it. Oh, jeez. Run. Ouch. Alright, run. Keep jumping. Perfect. Shoot one of these at it. Wait for you to be exhausted. 25 points into health. 21 into melee. Oh, you're exhausted. Let's supercharge you up again. Right, can I feed you? There we go. I'm not even going to look at your stats. Alright, let's repair. Alright, awesome. We got 2 high-level Venoraptors. Something way better than what we had before. Now let's go up in more melee. And I guess now that we've gotten our Venoraptors, we can head back home. We'll head back home, see what they're all about, and we'll go from there. Alright, I will see you guys back at base. Now let's go pick up our Ankylo, which we'll definitely use as like a metal gatherer, and we're back at base. Alright, don't fall into the pit, whatever you do. There's what appears to be a red boosted drop. I think it's a red boosted drop. I'll wait for that to come down in a minute. Alright, let's, of course we're thirsty again. Hold on, let me get some water. I need to refresh up anyway. Of course, you're aggro to me! Dinotherium, piss off! I'm trying to do something here. Is this even a red boosted drop? No, I think it's a purple boosted drop. I'm gonna grab it anyway, see what it's like. What was this, Maelania? That's an Alpha Maelania 145. That could be cool as like a health tank or something. Oh, we got a Capro saddle, some metal. I would like a Maelania, because those guys act like tanks. Absolute tanks. Maybe we'll get that Alpha next episode. Alright, anyway. Imagine this Dinotherium climbs up here just to fall into the pit. That would be hilarious. Alright, let's take all this stuff out. Alright, I'm just putting the last of this stuff away, and then we will take our new, what's it called? Venoraptors out for a spin. Give me 1 second while I just put this leftover prime in the fridge. Alright, let's take a look at our Venoraptors. We got the saddle from the level 20. I think you were like a 25 or something. Yeah, so you weren't that great. Alright, let's take a look at our Venoraptors and see what we got. Alright, first, let's put our Alpha Meguana away. Maybe put you like over here or something. We also got our Ankylo. Let's see what kind of stats you have. Alright, there you go. 26 into health, 37 into stamina, oxygen, food, no one cares. 47 into weight, 38 into melee. Pretty decent weight. Alright, Ankylo, I'm going to put you here. And I believe I have a saddle for you. Give me a second while I look for it. Look, there we go. We got an 83 armor saddle that I'm going to put on you. There we go. So now I can use you to gather metal. Alright, now let's look at our Venoraptors. I'm going to put them here so we can breed them up. Alright, Venoraptor. Let's start with the male because that's the one we tamed first. 30 into health, 16 into stamina, oxygen, food, no one cares, 27 into venom, 33 into weight, 32 into melee. And not the greatest. I mean, it's got an extra stat, which is its venom stat. Pretty cool. We also got 36 into health, 24 into stamina, oxygen, food, no one cares, 29 into venom, 38 into weight, 31 into melee. Not the greatest Venoraptors, but they are cool colors. Wait, Broken, you're not a Venoraptor. Get back over there where you belong. I'll get you a boyfriend at some point, but right now, stay there. And we're thirsty again. Let's drink. Alright, let's get the female out. If we could get the male's colors, that would be great. Alright, so let's compare. So yeah, 30, 16, 36, 24. Oh, you had terrible stamina. 16 points into stamina. 30, 16, 36, 24. So yeah, you're better in the health and stamina department, the female. 28, 22, 40, 30. Alright, so you had better oxygen and food. You had better oxygen and food. You have better venom. 38, 31, 33, 32. So the male had better melee. Alright. We're going to get the best stats anyway. Behavior, enable mating. We're going to get 1 egg, and I will bring you guys back once we have our fully imprinted Venoraptor, and we're going to see what it's all about. I will see you guys in a little bit. Oh, also I tamed that Basilosaur off camera. It had 35 into health, 48 into stamina, oxygen, food, no one cares, 53 into weight, 44 into melee. Alright, while we wait for that to grow up, let's go ahead and find this loot. But first, we should probably give something some XP. Tronodon, you want some XP? There you go. Alright, we should have a key now. There we go, we have a key. And it is 7,000 meters that way. Alright, let's go ahead and get this drop. Let's see if we can get it. I don't think it's too far from, what's it called, our old base. Doesn't seem too far from our old base. Alright, let's see if we can finally get a firearm this episode. Like a shotgun or a sniper rifle or something like that. Something we can use against the Acrocanthosaurus. And then I'll make some bullets on my spare time and then add some more narcotic and then we'll tame an Acro. Should be that simple, right? There's a Megatherium here. Let's see what's in here. What even is a railgun? And a Cerato saddle. We got a bunch of bullets. And flame arrows. Actually, that could be pretty good. Alright, let me kill this Alpha Megatherium real quick. I don't have the Hyenodon on me. Never mind. Alright, I was gonna kill that Alpha Megatherium. You know what? You think the Megawana can take it? Let's find out. As long as we keep slamming it, we should be good. Yeah, we do like 1,100 damage per hit. That was awesome. We got a sword. We got a really good pike. Okay, and we got a bunch of new saddles. Awesome. I'm going to take the narco berries and just drop the rest. Alright, let's head back home. We only got about 300 XP from that. And we're back. And our fully imprinted Venoraptor has been fully grown. Alright. So we start with 3,900 health. Let's kill you real quick. 182 with the left click. Alright, you're too fast. I'm never going to be able to catch you. Alright, let's see what kind of damage we can do to this pack. 386 with the pounce. Pretty awesome. Alright, what does... Alright, seize the dodge. That's pretty awesome. Alright, right click and left shift is the lunge. How do we do a lunge? Alright. We just shot some quills. We did some torpor. Yeah, we can jump pretty high. Might as well kill this, Dodicarus. Alright. We don't have a lot of stamina. 24 points into stamina, still pretty bad. Alright, let's level you up. Let's get your health up. Maybe see if we can get you up to 10k. And then we can work on melee, I guess. 10k melee is what I'm comfortable with. Alright. I don't think they're chasing me anymore. Alright. We got some stam. Alright, so X is to empower. Let's empower. Alright, let's see how much damage we do now that we're empowered. Let's attack this Pachyrhino real quick. 201, 221 with the left one. Oh, that's like a breath. Ah. And we have no stamina now. And then X to unempower. Okay, this guy's pretty cool, I will say. Pretty damn cool. We got one more level. Let's go up into more melee. And of course a Carno's attack. Alright, let's fight this Carno, I guess. Let's get out of here. This place is pretty dangerous. I have no stamina. Let's maybe get out of here. Alright, let's get back to base before I lose this guy. I mean, if I lose him, it's not the end of the world. I can always breed up another one with the other two that I have, but... yeah, still, you know? I just got this guy. I kind of worked a little bit to get this guy, so... let's just, get him home safely. Let's put this Venoraptor... I don't know. We'll put you with your parents. There you go. Look at that. Looking cool. We do need to heal you, but you know what? It's fine. You can have this meat for the time being, and I'll heal you on my spare time. And with that, that is going to wrap it up for this episode. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. It would really help out a ton. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.